Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Storm, and today I am going to be showing you how to do makeup for beginners. And here's the catch, I'm a beginner myself, so hopefully by me doing my makeup I can show you how to do your makeup. So let's talking and let's get into this video. Hi guys, so before we get started, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and please don't forget to press that notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a video. Okay, so I have got my headband on so that I've got my fringe out of the way, and I'm going to get started with my makeup. Now please bear in mind I am a beginner, but I have had a little bit of practice. I have been watching loads of different YouTubers that does makeup for beginners, just to find out how, I can do the makeup myself and get better at it. Before I used to just wear foundation, and then I upgraded to wearing foundation with eyeliner and mascara. I only ever wore lip gloss until I done Fashion Week, and they had to put me in red lips, and I then liked it. I never used to do my eyebrows, and it used to always get blown out of pictures, which I absolutely hated. So over the time, over a short period of time, I've learned, well, a long period of time, I've learned how to do different things. And one of the things that I've learned is how to contour, but contour in my own way that suits me, gives me a natural look and makes me feel comfortable. So I'm going to start today by doing my eyebrows. Now I never get my eyebrows straight, so please bear with me. I never get them straight, but this is what I do first. So first we're going to start off by brushing the eyebrows up. Now I'm miles away from my mirror just so that I haven't got it up in my face, but there's going to be times where I use my Shikari mirror just so that I can actually look and see what I'm doing, and this is one of the times, just so I can see what I'm doing. Now I haven't got any special brushes, I just got these brushes from, I think I got them from Wish, because I don't really know much about brushes. I'm just starting to learn a little bit about them. But this set has got everything that I need, and I'm happy with that. Okay, and then I just kind of round them off like so. Okay, make sure I put all my brushes back because I have a tendency of not putting my brushes back. Okay, then I'm going to be using my MUA. I don't know why they do this so you can see, but it's just an MUA brush. Now I lost the top for mine. I share my makeup with my daughter, who's a makeup artist, and she's taught me how to do my eyebrows. So when she uses my stuff, she sometimes don't put things back, and I have to run around the house screaming and shouting, "Where's my stuff?" So we're gonna start by lining the eyebrows. Okay, I'm not gonna be very gentle with this. I'm just gonna get it done. So wherever I outlined my eyebrows, I'm gonna just go around like so. Okay, now the front of my eyebrows, there's supposed to be hair there, but there's not. The hair is really fine, so you can't see it. And once I've done that, I'm gonna darken the ends. Scar there, and then I'm just going to add a little bit in the front. And my eyebrows are not the same, and there's some days I get it right and there's some days I don't. At the moment I look like a crazy woman, but just watch. Okay, I'm now going to take this brush. Don't know what it is, but it's very good because it's got the bristles, which is good for brushing and blending everything in. Just gonna work my way up, and across and down. Okay, so now I'm going to neaten the eyebrows up so it doesn't look so crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to apply my Superstay concealer. I use the Maybelline one. See if you guys can see Superstay, and I'm using 1045. Now, as you can see, this is much lighter than my skin, but it highlights my eyebrows really nice, and the concealer that I do for contouring, as you will see in a bit, works for me. Okay, so now I'm just gonna align my eyebrows. So what I tend to do is kind of work my way down. And underneath. To a point. Now, there's been a little bit of a debate, like, do you put your makeup, put your foundation on first? Do you do this first? I tend to do all of these technical parts, as I call them, first, because if I mess them up, then I can always redo them, or I can adjust them before putting my foundation on, or rectify them with my foundation. Okay, so that's how I want my eyebrow, and we'll start the next one. So there you go, that's my eyebrows done. And then what I tend to do is just do my eyes, because when I put my eyeshadow on, because my skin's so dark, the colours don't tend to pop. So I then add some to my eyelids and the tops of my eyes. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now. Just whack it on, nothing special, just nice and simple. Just make sure I get my eyelids in. Okay, there you go. So now I look like this. I look like a clown. Okay, so from this stage, I then turn around and take my Real Technique sponge, which was orange, but now it's brown. I do wash my brush, guys. It's just that my makeup has stained it. So I use my Real Technique brush because I like the shape of it. I like the fact that this part can get into all the corners, and this part I use, the flat part I use for my foundation, as it's a flat surface and it's just great. So I'm addicted to this sponge, love it. And then I just basically tap all that in. Okay, and on this side, as you can see, I'm just tapping, nothing special, just tapping it. And then I work my way up and down just to kind of blend that in. Separate my eyebrows. Okay, from what I'm seeing, this eyebrow is a little bit smaller, not a problem. this is why I like doing this after, because I can then just go in and rectify it. So I'm going to just make this eyebrow a little bit more thicker from the bottom. Let's do that. That looks a bit better now. It's now straight. I'm going to just take my brush again and then just blend it in because it is a little bit darker. I will be a professional one day, I will. And then just take, make sure I wipe off all the excess. And let's go. Just beating my line again. There we go. And then I'll just blend that back in. So as you've seen, I made a mistake and I rectified it. And there you have. Had a mistake, I've rectified it, and everything is okay now. So that was my eyebrows. My eyebrows are now done and completed. I do like to just tap the ends of my eyebrow just so that they haven't got that harsh looking line. I don't like that. It doesn't look good on me. So just go ahead and just tap the ends just so that they can start blending out a little. Okay, and there you have it. My eyebrows are now done. I'm now going to move on to my eyes. Now my eyes, I'm going to be honest, I never used to wear eyeshadow at all, and now I'm going to start using eyeshadow. I've started using eyeshadow, and I've done some that are really great. If you look on my Instagram, Mrs_Storm1983, and now I am getting much better at it after watching a few more YouTubers, and I will put the names of the YouTubers that I've watched in the link down below. One of the biggest YouTubers that inspired me to do makeup, because she always looks flawless, is Shantanya Beckford. I've been watching her for years, and I'm just fascinated at how she just always looks flawless when she does her makeup. She's a natural beauty anyway, but yes, definitely love the way she does her makeup. Now at the start of this video you didn't see me prep my face, and that's only because what I had done, I'd had a facial and I had done my face. I normally tend to leave it for 24 hours before I apply any makeup, but I really wanted to get this video done, so I've already moisturized my face, and I don't use primers. They tend to make me break out in spots. So instead I use, and I've got it here, the Clinique Dramatic Different Moisturizing Serum. So I use that by Clinique, and I just add a little bit of that onto my face. And before I put that on, I normally tend to add some aloe vera as well to make my face look good. So this is the part that most people kind of struggle with. So I'm going to use my Revolutions. It's not even my Revolutions, it's my daughter's. But I'm going to use the Revolution kit, the Velvet Rose set, and I am going to use this colour and this colour as my transitioning colour at the top. Okay, so I learned that from a YouTuber. Okay, so I'm going to take my brush, which is the this brush with the very soft round bristles. I love this brush so much. Like, I've got loads of these brushes, blending brush, that's what it's called. I've got loads of blending brushes because I prefer to use those as opposed to all the others. All the others are just applying. Okay, so I'm gonna just start first. This is a little bit darker than my skin tone. I'm just gonna mix a little bit of that with a tad of that. Okay, and then I'm just going to wash it on my hand, if you can see, just to make sure that it's my complexion, so it matches. And then I'm just going to start it at the crease of my eye in applying it. and then I'll show you what I do after. Okay, so I'm just going to start here on the crease of my eyes. As you can see, it's getting darker because obviously my eyeshadow's light. So start on the crease of my eyes. When it's open, you can see it's dead in the crease. Now start in the crease and just keep working in the crease. Okay, until it's blended in. Okay, and then I use my other blending brush, and I use this one. This one's my clean one, and I just use that to blend it going up. So I'll just keep bringing that up and up. Like so, till it's all blended. I don't really worry about the base because I'm going to put in other makeup on there, but I just want to make sure that all here is nice and blended, and I kind of bring my colour back into my eye, so by the time I put the rest of the makeup on, it matches, and then that's what it looks like. So I'm going to use my Shikari palette. It's one of their first ones, and I'm going to use this orangey gold shimmer colour, and I'm going to use that on the inside of my eye. So I'm just going to apply it to the inside of my eye here, and I'll just dab it on. And I make sure I don't go over the crease of my eye. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, as a beginner, I always went over the crease of my eye. And when I do, because I haven't cleaned my brush yet, I just use this to kind of like just go back over and to take off any excess. So don't worry if you make any mistakes and go over. Okay, so I just want to kind of like pack this on. So I just go halfway across my eye, like so. Okay, so just halfway across my eye, and then as always, so that's my eyes done. And then I'm gonna smoke them and make them look very smoky. So I'm gonna do a smoky eye on this. So I'm going to, before I used to use a very big brush to do my eyes, and then I used the Wong Black. So I'll give you an example of the Wong Black. So here I have a black here, as you can see. I've used it a lot, and I didn't understand why it was coming out like grey, but because it's got glitter in it, it kind of comes out kind of grey. I need a matte black, so we'll go back to my Revolution pad, and as you can see, I have just a straight black there, so I use that to smoke my eyes. And I use a small brush, it's a small eye brush, and I always use this brush for this. Okay, and then just on the crease, if you bend your eye, look up, you see where the crease is here of your eye. I just want you to apply right here in the corner, and just halfway, and come right down. Okay, like so. And then I'm going to work it in just a quarter of a way across my lash. Almost like I'm putting an eyeliner on. Okay. Now this is a step that you're going to have to repeat several times, but it's well worth it. So I have this brush, which is a smudge brush, and this is good for getting into the creases. So I'm going to smudge the makeup now in the crease by just going over it and only coming halfway and across the eye, like so. Okay. So just depending on how dramatic you like it will determine how much you put on. Okay, and then I use my clean blending brush to kind of just do what I did before, which is just blend it out. Don't be afraid to go under eye. Maybe there's no product on your brush. It's easy to just blend it in. Okay, so that's one eye completed, and this is the look I'm going for. Now, it does look like I got a black eye, doesn't it? It'll all come together in a minute. I feel like I got a lot on this eye. I make a lot of mistakes. Not to worry. Okay, so I'll just take out a little bit of that black here. Clean brush. Okay, there you have it. Okay, so that's my eyes done. Now I'm going to put on my foundation. Okay, so at the moment I'm using Maybelline Fit Me number 364, which is slightly lighter than me, but the other color up is too dark, and I have that one here as well. And I just dab some on my pad. Maybe this is why, no matter how much I clean it, it will stay brown. And then I'm just going to apply this to my face by tapping. Now I have different ways I do this. Normally I put a translucent or underneath, but today I'm just going to, and I just come up to kind of set my dramatic eye, like so. that. Sometimes if I'm going out to a networking event, a fashion event or anything like that, I tend to put some translucent on, and then I normally add another layer, but I'm not going to do that today. Okay, that's to give me just a really heavy look. Okay, so after this part, I then tend to go in. This is how I do my contouring now. So I use my Maybelline Super Stay, and I use this to then do my contouring. So I'll show you how to do that now. So I apply it under my eye, where ladies normally do their concealers, coming close by the nose. The other side. Okay, just like that. So just to the corner of my eye to the corner of my eye. I then use the same, I don't put it back in, I use the same, and then I just do my bridge of my nose. My cupid bow. And my chin. Now, my chin gets really shiny, so I don't like to put a lot there. And then I just add a little bit up here, like so, just connecting it. Just a little. So I did all that with like one application. Then I take my brush, my sponge again, and I use this part, the pointy part, and I just go right in the corner, and I just start to tap it out and blend it, and I come all the way up. You can see the harsh line. We're going to get rid of it in a second. Okay. Okay. And then the other side. Okay guys, and anything new I learn, trust me, I will be teaching you. Okay, and then I just do my nose. So I tap that out. This one I tap and work it out. Okay. And then my chin. The chin annoys me sometimes because, as you can see, super white. I take this part which has still got product on, and I just blend it in like so. And to get rid of these sharp lines, I do the same. But I don't touch this part here. I just do this top, just dab those lines out. I also make sure that I do the size of my nose to make sure everything's blended. You don't want no harsh lines at all. No one needs to know. Okay, so that's my makeup done there. And then add blusher, the Shikari blusher. This is a number 5, and I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks very, very, very lightly. So just take a little bit on my brush, tap the excess off, and then add it to my cheeks. Just, and I smile, that's my cheek, and I add it here, anywhere here. So I bring it right up to my hairline. I do the same again. I was once told that black people don't blush. I don't know how true that is. Okay. So you're just kind of like giving yourself a nice little, nothing too much. Don't tend to wear too much blush because I haven't really ever seen a black person blush. So yes. The next part I do is the highlighting. Now guys, I'm going to tell you now, I've used so many different highlighters. I've used the liquid highlighter, it's too much. I've used highlighter kit, which we have one here. This one's from Sleek, and we have different highlighters in there. Too much. What tends to work for me is actually using eyeshadow. Please do not judge. It works for me. It highlights just enough. So I am now going to use again the Shikari, and I don't like my highlighter to be very, very gold. So I'm going to use this rose gold highlighter here, and I'm going to just take my fan brush, this one here, and just rub it lightly and then tap just to take off the excess. And I'm just going to go at the tops of my cheeks, just above where I put my blusher. I'm just going to add a little bit there, and again on this side. Okay, that's it. Not too much. I don't like too much going on my face. Remember, I did used to just wear foundation. Okay, and then I use a little bit more of that highlighter. Sorry, I put it away. On the tips of my finger. And I just dot some here and on the bridge of my nose, just to highlight it, just like that. Okay, and a little bit under my brow, and just tap, guys, nothing too much. You don't want to overdo it. Okay, so now I highlighted my brows. Okay, the next step is doing my finishing off my eyes. So I've done my eye makeup, and now I'm going to put some eyeliner on. So I've got the liquid liner by Technique. So as you can see there, I don't know if you can see. Okay, and I'm just going to apply that to the lids of my eyes very thinly. I don't want it to take away my eye makeup. So I start off in the corners of my eye, and then work my way around. I'm just trying to work across that line, as you can see, where I had done the makeup. Okay, so that's my liner done, my top liner done. And now I'm going to do the bottom liner. So I don't know what this is called, Outdoor Girl. I just buy makeup anywhere, so I don't use a specific brand. I do like to use Lancome on my face, but it's not a necessity for me at the moment. I think as I get better and better at it, I will then start to use more brands, but at the moment anything goes. Okay, so now I'm going to do my bottom line. Now, I learned a technique of a YouTuber. I cannot remember her name, but I will find her and post her name at the bottom. She does her makeup so nice. Oh gosh. Okay, so what she does is she puts it on her eye, and she closes her eye and then whoops it across the bottom. And when you open your eye, ta-da! It's all done. Join it there. And again on this side. Okay. Which is good if you're scared of poking out your eye. So that's my bottom liners done. As you can see, I didn't go all the way to the ends because I like the little bit of gold that I got from the makeup and stuff. Okay. Now I've got this brush. I don't know what you will call it, but it's just like foam and it's just like a pointer. So I just call it a pointy brush. If I ask my girls, where's my pointy brush? They know exactly what I mean. I'm just going to go back to my Revolution pad and I'm just going to use this gold here. I'm just going to dab it in there a couple of times, like so, and then I'm just going to add that to the corners of my eye. I think I need some more. Okay, just to kind of like highlight the insides of my eye. I always seem to do one better than the other, but for me as well, practice makes perfect. Next step I'm going to do is I'm going to add, I don't use a setting spray. I tend to use, let me see, I've got my squirty can. Now this just helps everything blend in and work together and set to my face. And it's just rose water, that's it. So I'll just do a few mist sprays of rose water. Okay, got two translucents. Ooh. So I've got the loose setting powder by MUA. So I normally put this one on under my makeup normally. That gives me a really nice airbrush finish. No, it hides everything, it hides a multitude of sins, which is really good. I will show you guys that in another video. And then I have the Perfect Fit finishing powder. I think I picked this up in Poundland, and this is just when I'm out. I tend to shine a lot, so I'll just add a little bit of this, and it doesn't seem to make my face go white or anything. Okay, so that's my makeup completed. There's only one thing left, and that's the eyelashes. Okay, well, I'm going to add my lashes now. I just got this lash, I've got them out already. So there's all the different lashes that I've got. This is my everyday one, and it's just, I got it from Amazon, Magnetic Lashes. It did come with a liner, but I didn't like the liner it came with. Instead, I like the liner of my very first one that I bought, which is this one, and it's pink, and we all know that Storm loves pink. And this liner tends to last longer, doesn't dry out, and is really good. I'm trying to test different liners, but they just all seem to be failing me. I ordered one the other day and it wasn't even magnetic. Can you believe that? Now I'm just going to go over my liner line. So first we're going to pick the lashes. So I'm going to go with these short ones at the bottom, only because I have a fringe, and there's nothing worse than when your lashes hit your fringe. And I don't normally put lashes on, but I wanted to put some on for you guys today. So first, before we start that, we need to turn around and we need to put on first a mascara. This is my Rimmel London False Lash Mascara. I've had it for ages, and I'm not going to just buy a new one for this video. Oh no, sorry. So yes, I'm going to add this just to darken my lashes if any makeup or anything went on it, and to just extend them out. No, I don't need to put too much on. Normally if I'm just using this by itself, I will do layers upon layers to extend the lashes up, but today I don't need to do that because I'm going to be wearing false lashes. So I'm just basically colouring my lashes, making sure that they are black. Okay, and just add some to my bottom. They say if you don't make this face, you ain't put your makeup on right. The longer whole face. Time for the mascara lashes. See, it's nice and liquidy. Don't leave it open for too long. I'm just gonna go over the line. Okay, and then we're going to apply the lash. Now I'm not going to I don't even know what I was going to say. That's my age, guys, don't worry. Oh, I'm not going to wait too long for it to dry. Oh no, I'm not going to use the applicator. That's what I was going to say. I'm not going to use the applicator. I find it just too complicated. So I'll just put it in the position I want, start from the middle. There you go, guys. My eyelashes on. Voila, done. Simple. No long tea, no mess, no nothing. I'm in love with them. And there you go. Here you go. No gaps. See? Oh gosh, it's coming off. 1 second. They're getting all excited. I didn't even press it on. Okay, it's now on, guys. Sorry about that. Got a bit excited there. And then we're going to put the other one on. And that's my eyelashes on. Voila, all done. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is my lips. Just a normal cheap liner that I'm just going to line my lips with. Not too perfect because I'm going to smudge it in. Oh gosh, I'm hiding everything. Sorry, guys. So I'll just line my lips with black. Add my MUA lipstick, which I do love this lipstick because if you run out, you got a little bit at the bottom that just screws off. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, so add a bit of that to my lips. And then mush it all in. Mush, mush. Okay. Magic my mum taught me. God, thank you, Cupid's well. Just to wipe off that excess. And that's it. I don't spend too long on my lips at all. And that's my lips done. Okay. So there you have it, guys. This is my makeup. Give me a second. Let me remove the headpiece. Oh my gosh, I'm scared. What am I gonna look like? Okay. Oh. So there you go, guys. That's me all done. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you return for more videos just like it with different makeup looks and different things. I talk about everything. I talk about fashion. There'll be some videos of me buying clothes and trying them on. There will be me doing my lifestyle, you know, using my products that I make at home for my natural hair. If you guys ain't seen it, it's a massive afro. So yeah, I'll be doing lots of things on this channel, so stay tuned. Bye.